We get to the gaming news. Let's start off with this. What up, AB? Here. Let's start off with this. So, in weird Kick news, why does this stuff always happen on Kick, man? Why does this stuff always happen on Kick? Always with the weird stuff, man. Always with the weird stuff. This one isn't on the weird side when it comes to people being very inappropriate. Because I know there's been a good number of Kick content creators that have been exposed. As a matter of fact, I need to pull up that other one because it's still sort of old news, but it's still relevant. But Kick has been dealing with a problem with this certain category of streaming where people are going on Omegle, or what was formerly Omegle, and Monkey. I don't know who the heck decided to call this app Monkey, but they were up there trying to get people to expose themselves on these apps, and a good number of them have gotten into hot water because these mostly women have been underage, and even women were doing it. And apparently, one of them has been endorsed by Drake. So Kick has a serious problem, another problem. Like again, they have a lot of problems, but that one has been a particular problem. So we may talk about that one as well because I wanted to touch on that. But this one is funny, but it's not funny because this person is going to really feel the consequence of this. But there was a streamer on Kick who spent 11 days awake with no sleep, and they were fighting to stay alive. Now, I seen clips earlier of someone trying to help them. They were literally like leaning on the wall, and the person was trying to keep them awake. And so Drama Alert says his consciousness was fading in and out during a 264-hour long stream, but they finally hit their goal. And this person is called Norm or Normie. He says he should probably go to bed now. So this is a quick clip, but they were sitting there again. Look at this person.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, man, that's something to cheer about. 264 hours awake. Like, why are we doing these weird challenges that are like literally going to affect you physically and mentally here? Like, were you trying to set a world record? People were saying that this wasn't a world record. I'm literally looking through this post, and they were like, "Oh, someone stayed awake for longer than this, like 400 something hours." And another person was like, "Oh, well, they used drugs." So I don't know. I don't know if they were really trying to set a Guinness World Record, or they thought that this was the amount of hours that you needed in order to stay awake. But in any case, just why? What up, Groovy? Just why? Why do you just wake up in the morning? You decide, hey, and it's funny because I said wake up in the morning. You just wake up one day and you're just like, hey, I'm going to stay awake for 264 hours straight and just no sleep. I'm going to literally destroy my brain because you start hallucinating. I don't know how many people know, but if you don't get sleep, your body needs sleep. Like, there's no way around it. It's science. It's just the way it is. Your body needs sleep. If you start fighting your sleep, you will start hallucinating. You won't know where you are. It's going to have damaging effects on your body and your mind. So why would someone in 2024 who hopefully, because they probably don't or just don't care, but hopefully this and still decide, hey man, I'm going to stay up for 264 hours. I don't care what's going on. Like, I just want to beat this record. For what? What do you win from this? You're going to get a little bit of clout because people are covering you. But again, to me, this is just another dumb streamer. I'm sorry, this is another dumb streamer doing something stupid because they want their 15 minutes of fame. This isn't going to you may get in the Guinness Book of World Records. Again, we don't even know because there were multiple people in this thread alone that were debunking this and saying that they don't hold the Guinness World Record. Let's actually see if we can find it. Let's see, because people were pulling up Google and they were saying who holds the world record for staying awake the longest. Let's just see here. Let's just see. So Randy Gardner is the first person that Google finds up. 17-year-old Gardner stayed awake for 11 days and 24 minutes. Before McDonald, the record for extended wakefulness was held by two 17-year-old students, Randy Gardner and Bruce McAllister. So, but this says 260 hours, so maybe they did beat it. This is first thing. I saw something else, though. I don't know. There are like different stipulations here. There are different stipulations. The person who I saw on the thread, they said was taking drugs. So I don't know if this is just straight without drugs or whatever. So this said 260 hours. So I mean, it may be, it may be, but still, I don't think this, like, out of all the Guinness World Records, I think that this is a record that you shouldn't want to break. Like this is like, and apparently this was a sleep deprivation experiment, right? This was an experiment to see how long that you can take. How long could your body take, or before like you just go kaput, right? So I don't know. This was an experiment, but I'm not going to say that what this person Norm or Normie was doing was an experiment. I just think you were bored and was like, hey, what world record can I try to beat? And you pick the one where it's going to definitely mess with your body. You're going to have long-term effects. I actually seen somebody else who posted that they have trouble sleeping still to this day. They said that every other day they can sleep, and on the other day, the odd days or even day, however you want to, whatever you want to say, they sleep for like 14 hours. But then they just wake up, and like the rest of the second day, the next day, that they can't sleep at all. I'm sorry, man. I love my sleep. People make fun of me. They go, "Oh man, you still up, old man?" I'm like, no, I want my sleep, y'all. Especially if I got kids, I want my sleep. What up, Mr. Flex? Like, salute for the 53 months. So I'm just like, why, man? Like, out of all the things that you could possibly do, why pick this one? And you did it on stream at that. Shout out to the people who are around you. But again, your real friends and family should be like, look, is this something that you truly want to do? Do you understand the long-term ramification that this can have on your body and your mind? Like, I'm tired of these people who are just doing things for clout, bro. Clout is a drug in itself. Clout is a drug in itself. What do you get out of this? Okay, you may be in the Guinness Book of World Records. Now what? Now you messed up your body. Do another record that won't potentially affect you long-term physically and mentally, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, this, I'm not even going to say that this is impressive, because it's not to me. I just think it's idiotic. It's not impressive. It's idiotic. I'm like, oh, you stayed up for 264 hours. Whoop the fucking do, right? Like, whoop the fucking do. Who cares? I certainly do not care. I care about your health, because I want to see how this is going to affect you afterwards. It's not like, oh, you're going to stay up for 264 hours and then you're going to go into a coma, like a sleep coma for 10 days. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Now you're going to really have trouble sleeping, my friend. Now you're really going to have trouble sleeping. So congratulations, you played yourself. You don't understand. What's the record for most cheeks? You wild and beezy. But this is too much. It's too much for me, man. Like, you're not going to automatically just boost up to 1 million followers. Like, and even if you did over this, I would love to know how many followers that this individual did gain from doing this. This is even worse than like the just sleeping stream, right? At least they go to sleep. At least they go to sleep. So I need a new job. Damn, Chaos, what happened, bro? Sitting there done so done. What up, Sly? Welcome in. Dang, Chaos, man. Hopefully, I don't know if you're playing or not, but if you're not, man, I hope everything goes better, bro. Cause that's crazy, bro. So, anyways, so yeah, This is a lot, man. This is a lot. But yeah, it's not like you're going to just jump up to 1 million followers. And even if you did, are you even going to be? I mean, maybe you would. Maybe, actually, I take that back. Maybe if your mental isn't totally messed up after this, and maybe you would be the perfect streamer. Maybe it would be the perfect streamer to feed off the clout, because you're not going to sleep. So maybe you don't have to worry about that. Maybe it is one thing that you were truly trying to do. Because, yeah, you could just stream forever. You do 24-hour streams, no problem. I'm staying up. Maybe that was the end goal. Yeah, you're gonna do subathons. You're gonna be streaming forever, man. Go ahead, knock yourself out, right? Knock yourself out. What a homeless said we sucking as a society, natural selection. Yeah, so I just want to point this out. I'm just like, really, like out of all the things, really, like. That's the one thing you wanted to do. So yeah, I want to keep up with this person. I would love to see what their mental and what their physical health is like after this, because they're messed up. I can almost guarantee you their sleep schedule, their physical body and their mental is going to be scrambled for a while. It's gonna take a long time for you to get back right, and it's probably is going to be your new norm. Like the other person who talked about their experiences, you're probably not going to be able to go to sleep when you want to. You're gonna be laying in the bed trying to go to sleep, just wishing, begging that you can go to sleep, and you're not going to be able to, because guess what? You tricked your body so much, that you're screwed now, buddy. You're screwed now, buddy. All you want to stay up. You're going to deprive your body and your brain of sleep. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm going to show you. So congratulations. We'll see. We'll see how you end up. David Blaine did. I actually remember that. Now that you brought it up. So by day 2, a minute felt like 12 hours. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I actually do remember David Blaine trying that. So 264 hours is just that's wild. That's super wild. So congrats. You got your 15 seconds of fame. We'll see. We'll see what happens after this. So glad you're there. I hear you, Holeless. I hear you. All right. Moving on to some positive news. Let's go ahead. Where my applause at? Where my applause?
Let's fucking go! Bang, bang.
Yes. We have a studio that Microsoft originally killed that is getting saved. Yes. What up, Gamerverse? This is great. This is great news. Tango Gameworks got acquired by PUBG publisher. That's actually interesting. A PUBG publisher, Krafton. At this point, it doesn't matter who grabs them as long as they take care of them. Like, that's all I care about. Just take care of them. Tango Gameworks took an unfortunate stray by Microsoft after crafting really a sleeper hit. Like, I don't see one person that said that they didn't like Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was so unique and it came out of nowhere, and it was a banger on the Game Pass. And again, just mismanagement ended up screwing over Tango Gameworks. So huge shout out to the PUBG publisher Krafton for acquiring them and not just leaving them out to dry, because who knows, man? Like, I want to see more from Tango. I think everybody wanted to see more from Tango. He said, I hope this come back and bite Microsoft. And yeah, I hope it does too. And they're like, see, this is what you could have had. So let's read the article, y'all. Tango Gameworks has been saved. It has been announced that Krafton, the publisher behind PUBG, has acquired the studio from Microsoft. And what is being classified as a strategic agreement, the deal also includes the Hi-Fi Rush IP. As part of this strategic agreement, Krafton intends to collaborate with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition and maintain continuity at Tango Gameworks, allowing the talented team to continue developing the Hi-Fi Rush IP and explore future projects. Krafton intends to support the Tango Gameworks team and continue its commitment to innovation and delivering fresh and exciting experiences for fans. I'll give the PUBG publisher this. PUBG is still going. Like, I don't play it anymore. I know A9's probably the only one on earth who still wants to play PUBG. I know he's in the Elder Ring now, but that man was begging us to play PUBG. And we were like, nah, bro. Like, why you stuck in 2016? But PUBG is still going. I mean, PUBG Mobile is still going on. Like, so there's still a fan base that still plays the game. Like, I don't play it anymore. I don't really care about it, but they're still moving. It's not like they're dead. Like, there's still people who are actively supporting it. So I give them that. Like, from the, one of the innovators of the battle royale movement, like, they're still doing pretty good. Obviously not as good as Fortnite is with Epic, because that's just a freaking powerhouse. Like, yeah, Fortnite it's been out of here, but PUBG is still doing this thing. Like, they still have tournaments and stuff. Like, so there's still money flowing throughout this company. So I think this is a good thing. I don't know exactly what they saw in Tango Gameworks, because it's not really in their wheelhouse. But maybe through talking, they were like, hey, like, okay, let's bring on something that's not exactly, it's not a battle royale, it's not a shooter or anything like that. But maybe the people on your team can, one, maybe help us with PUBG or create some new ideas, or just get some new IPs. Like, maybe they just want a new IP that's just totally different from PUBG in their roster. So, they could be something too. Or they could just be nice and be like, hey, like, we loved your project, so why not acquire you, because right now you have no home. So who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Is that who owns Hi-Fi Rush though? Who owns it? Well, apparently Tango does. ZeniMax. Apparently Tango does himself. So I don't think that they gave their rights away. Let's see though, just to make sure. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they still do. Who owns the Hi-Fi Rush IP? Yeah, it says Crafton. So Crafton does now. So that means that Tango did own. They still retained their IP, because even though they were a part of Microsoft, mainly just because of the Game Pass stuff, it looks like they didn't actually give their IP away. So this doesn't look like a Bungie situation with Halo, because Microsoft owned the Halo IP, and so when Bungie left, they couldn't grab it. But it looks like Tango was able to keep, maintain the Hi-Fi Rush IP, and now Crafton owns them, so will acquired them. So now Crafton is the owner of it. So I mean, they may have still, maybe in contract, maybe say that Tango still owns a Hi-Fi Rush IP, but they're under Crafton now. So that's good. That's good. At least they ain't they give it away on some bull, and we're like, hey man, you can't take Hi-Fi Rush. We own that. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Gamers are going to buy the sequel just despite Microsoft. We'll see. So let's continue here. As far as current Tango Gameworks games, Crafter said that the deal will have no impact on those titles, including The Evil Within and Ghostwire Tokyo. So just keep in mind they had those games too. This integration reinforces Crafton's dedication to expanding its global footprint and enhancing its portfolio with innovative and high quality content. The addition of Tango Gameworks represents a strategic alignment with Crafton's mission to push the boundaries of interactive entertainment. In a statement on the deal, Microsoft said, we're working with Crafton to enable the team at Tango Gameworks to continue to build games together, and we look forward to playing their next great game. That's I feel like this statement, like, Microsoft is again just trying to be nice, but I'll be like, yo, I don't want to hear from you. If I'm Microsoft, we're allowing you to continue, or enable you to continue to play games. It's like, nah, y'all dropped us. So what are we talking about here? Y'all dropped us. I don't want to hear nothing else that y'all got to say. You're going to enable us to continue to build great games. F out of here. So Tango Gameworks was one of four studios Microsoft announced it was closing back in May. Other studios included in the closure was Arcane, Austin, Alpha Dog, and Roundhouse Games. So I did see another tweet that they are already, maybe if they were working on it, but they said that a Hi-Fi Rush sequel is in the works. It's not in this article, but I did see that. So be expecting that, because again, I don't think that Crafton would just acquire Tango Gameworks and they're like, hey man, like, just don't do anything else with Hi-Fi Rush. Of course they're going to do a sequel or something else with Hi-Fi Rush. So I feel like that's a given, right? It's like, what you mean you broke a bit? Exactly. So that's great. So again, good news. Shout out to Crafton for acquiring Tango Gameworks and allowing them to continue doing what they do. Because I felt like that was super unfair. Out of all the studios here that y'all let go of, Tango Gameworks was the one that definitely got the shortest end of the stick. Because that was some bull after they did amazing with Hi-Fi Rush.